Oh no, that's wrong.
Oh no, you got me. I was supposed to go. Okay.
Just wait, like which one?
Ship.
Shap.
Shop.
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 Ship.
Shat.
Shop.
Ship.
You said shat.
I don't know
Now
what you're
I've lost.
talking
Now I've
about.
lost.
Okay, one more. Shit.
Shat.
Shot.
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 Shit.
Shat.
What?
You?
Oh, I looked at. Yep. No, that's not me.
Who are you looking at?
I was looking at David, but I went this way. It's still my fault.
That's okay.
What you?
What you say? Oh, but you probably meant well. Oh, cause you did. What you say? What did you say?
Dear sister, here's how I think it will
you
go
get
down.
this.
By the time you make this, I will be dead. Here's how I think it will happen.
The Fun Show. Damn
I think
it.
Dole is going to kill me.
I think.
And
That, here's how I think it's gonna happen.
then Cecil Day's going to come in and
Oh man, I was so excited when you brought in Cecil into that.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
my God.
were gassed about that.
I was super gassed. Hello, dear spirits. This program is intended for a mature audience. For all the young ghouls at home, please be advised. Cut it out. Leave the video. Do it now.
or be a rebel. Be cool. Watch this.
Do drugs.
Be courageous. Listen to what you want.
Watch
I-
Watch this audio format only podcast.
Watch this audio only podcast and feel the sounds reverberate.
I don't like that. I don't like being inside
But
you like
also-
that.
What? Wait.
Hi, I'm
Hey,
Paul
yo.
Zachariah, your dungeon master, and I have a player to my west.
Hello, my name is Jericho Dizon. I'm playing Desmond D. Tigerback, your lovely Eldritch Night Fighter and purveyor of romantic novels.
And I have a player to my west.
Hello, my name is David Kessler, and I'm playing Dola Fire.
This program
Not finished.
was brought to you by viewers like you. Cass, thank you. Together, we'd like to welcome you back to the fun show where we're making it up
as we go. That's the
fun
fun
show. Last time on the Odyssey by Lightning, the Giga Chads got up to a couple of different things. The party briefly discussed priorities after Taranika had more or less pleaded with them again to find out what had happened to her dear family. The Hawks and the Sirens tried again to break the ice with the party into watching the other band battles going on. But Dola and Dee decided to rest, and our support characters decided to hang 10 outside of the palanquin. Ajax, Pajax, Ingrid, and Cecil all went to the underground to see the owls,
Vin Diesel.
the
to make
birds go to
Family.
battle and
Family.
fight in the Tribulation Arena. Pajax, after the battle, tried to rekindle things with Sheila the Phoenix, but she's burnt once, twice shy. Where we left off, walking the Hawks back, heading home, they noticed something was wrong after turning 1 or 2 blocks down. Saving the Hawks just in the nick of time, Ajax and Pajax suspect Jeremy. Come the morning, there will be weightlifting and luging, but where we zoom in on our characters is on our support party. Dola and Dee are fast asleep as Ajax, Pajax, Cecil, and Ingrid are dealing with the fallout of the Hawks having been attacked, administering some medicinal supplies, and coming up with more or less a plan on what to do next. I'm Cecil Day. Cecil, I don't know what you're saying. I appreciate anything that you might be offering, but I don't know what it is. I'm Cecil Day. Beep, boop, boop. Boop.
I feel as though we need to wake up Desmond and Dola.
Yeah.
I feel
You're
like
probably right, Pajax.
the most strongest move of action. Sorry, I'm having a rough time. I want to make sure you're okay, but I'm like going through something right now.
I think Ingrid would start stabilizing Huckabee and Vern, getting them up to their feet, and Cecil takes them on his shoulders. And Baby Bjorn's the both of them. Thane is
Forgot that was
strong enough or hardy enough to walk at this point, and you guys begin to leave the underground and return to the Arena of Triumph, where Dee and Dola are resting. I am Cecil Day. And Cecil Day begins to drop little good berries on you one by one.
No, stop.
I'm Cecil Day.
Stop. What the?
I'm Cecil Day.
Cecil, what are you
I'm
doing?
Cecil Day.
What do you do? Okay, what? Can I help you?
A berry falls in your mouth.
What?
I am Cecil Day.
Morning.
I'm Cecil Day. And he tries to usher you guys outside with his body language.
We walk outside. I stretch
He holds the curtain open. You guys walk outside.
and
Oh, hey guys.
hey, hello. What are you guys doing out here?
Well, Thane has his arm on his other arm, kind of holding it like his shoulder's been injured. He says, "Well, we're attacked again, but luckily Cecil and Ajax and everybody we're still around to do something about it."
Oh shit.
Yeah. It seems that Huckabee and Vern are pretty exhausted, and I'd have to say I am too. So. Honestly, when it comes to tomorrow, well, we appreciate all you've done. But do you mind looking over us for another night?
Yeah,
No, absolutely.
of course.
Here, please, both of you have a healing potion.
Thanks. And he pops the cork off. There you go.
Do you know who?
I'm not entirely sure, but Ajax and Pajax were asking us a bunch of questions.
It was
And
Jeremy.
then Cecil.
What?
Whoa,
I am Cecil Day.
I was going over the evidence, and it seemed apparently clear. The pungent smell of cigarette smoke, yet the slyness of youth. Lion's tooth, no doubt. Or at least, that's what I originally thought. But once those Marlboro cigarettes had their strong whiff, without a shadow of a doubt, it had to be Jeremy.
Damn it, he knows his cigarettes, so I'm sure they're.
I'm Cecil Day.
That's his MO. It fits.
I'm more of like a vape guy, but it's still kind of crazy. When I do smoke, though, I don't try to do it. It's more like a social thing.
Everybody make a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh, man.
I rolled a nat 1.
I rolled
Mhm.
a 10.
It doesn't look like anybody actually catches what he has to say there, and his words go unresponded. But he tries to advocate for himself, no less, as you would expect a classy villain to do. And he moves on his own way. He actually hops back onto his chimera from one of the building tops.
Oh, wait, no. Oh,
He was doing.
I was Ajax.
He was Ajax.
What?
That was
I
an
was Ajax.
voice.
Oh my god.
Ajax vapes.
Okay.
No, I didn't talk like this. You know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I got mixed.
Okay, I was like, wait, what?
No, Ajax has a chimera.
No, Ajax is.
You've got Ajax. Ajax
It's
is
actually
Pajax. Pajax
it's
is
Jeremy's Ajax the whole time.
No, don't do that to me.
oh
The
my
more
God.
birds you keep around, the more likely it is to happen.
Okay, rewind.
Okay, let's retcon.
Let's retcon.
Ajax is
Ajax
talking
is
about
about
being a
some
vape
vape
guy.
guy.
What the... Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think he would actually go on to say something along the lines of his favorite flavor of vape.
Mango strawberry blast. What can I say? I like it sweet.
Yeah. So Ajax and Pajax decided to tell Dee and Dola that it's Jeremy, getting into a little bit of a spat about what flavor of vape is the best. You know, sometimes you gotta
Desmond doesn't
debate your
smoke.
extracts. I would actually like Dee
very
to
one-sided.
roll an honor check. As the conversation goes on, it's the middle of the night. In fact, it's the wee hours of the morning, 1 to 2 a.m., as you look up at the night sky, clear as it is.
2. 4.
4?
Yeah, I just add the honor bonus,
Yep.
right? Yep, 4.
4.
2 on the die.
So-
baby.
You see a constellation that doesn't necessarily represent any deity, but a story of a mighty Leonin hero who had tried her best to set the example for her siblings, and how she fell doing her best. And you remember your sister. And you remember all of the other siblings, all of your cousins, and what bright futures they might have ahead of them. As bright as the stars that maybe that Jace left in the stars.
Yeah. Okay. Dola, do you want to take first watch, or do you want me to?
Well, I'm awake now, so sure, I
Okay.
might as well.
I'll be up at give me an extra hour. I'll be up at 5.
Okay, perfect.
Dola, your passive perception is also 14, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Very
And-
good. Very good.
And I think what we do is, for lack of just better room, Desmond opens their palanquin,
Mm-hmm.
and just lets them rest in there, and then Desmond just goes and lays out under the stars in the arena
Yeah.
and just sleeps there while Dola keeps watch, I guess.
Okay.
With and Pajax and Ajax stay up with.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I think Ajax, Pajax, and Cecil would all be up with Dola. So you can make, if there is a call for a perception check, you can make that with advantage.
Okay, cool.
And I think you can't be surprised anyway. So you'll have seen it coming. The wee hours of the night slowly pass by as minor clouds sift through. The stars begin to rotate against the backdrop of the horizon. You guys hear that?
Yeah, I just heard that.
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
you're
HF
good.
interference.
The hours pass by, and Dola is on watch. you're looking around the arena, and it's just as quiet and peaceful as the as the day of the funeral, just yesterday in the morning. And you're remembering the fishing trip, and you're exploring the memory of that trip in its entirety. It was a full 2 weeks that you had gone backpacking through the islands of the Siren Sea with your dad, and a memory underground in a cave system, spelunking. You've got like a little hard hat kind of thing with a light on it, and you're crawling through all sorts of tight nooks and crannies. Roll me a sanity check.
That is a 16.
You remember being uncomfortable for most of it, having grown up along the Arescan Plains. You were very accustomed to wide open spaces, and so this change of environment had been very unsettling. And there comes a point in the trek where there's water, and you're just barely able to be crawling through, and it's pressed up against your face, and you begin to hyperventilate, and you remember your dad talking you down. Fire pants. Dola, Dola, Dola. Take a breath. Take a breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Dola, calm down. You're fine. You're fine. And you're breathing in partially like water, just a little bit. You can feel the water against some of your lips, against the right side of your face, against your whiskers. And on the other side is that air that you're breathing. And you see your dad maybe 10, 12 feet ahead of you, just out in this expanse, right past the cran, this tight area. And the key emotion of the memory is that guidance that your dad was providing when you may have lost sight of it, sight of the focus, where the focus was important, to take a breath. And your watch ends. You go into you go over to D, laid out on the arena bleachers.
Hey,
Yep. I'm up.
It's your
I'm
time.
up. I do 60 push-ups because technically I woke up an hour late.
You woke up an hour late. You're doing 60 push-ups. You're catching up.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Make a religion check as you get up and you start doing your push-ups, and Dola is going to sleep.
religion. That is 21.
21. So as you finish these push-ups and you kind of roll over, your arms are a little sore, and you're on your back, breathing, exhaling after working up like some heat. And again, you see in the stars. But this time, a sort of anvil wrought constellation. It looks almost robotic in nature. And you see that almost like a shooting star, the hand of it seems to reach down and burst as stardust falls on your whiskers. Make a constitution check.
Check. Okay. This would be a +4. Ah, 22.
22. You feel the urge to sneeze, but you fight it off, and the familiar smell of tinkerer's grease, Thanatos, wafts over the air as you gain another pious connection. Following in Thanatos' steps, even slightly, as an artificer, you've gained a pious connection with Perforos.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This would be.
That must have sounded so good on the mic.
Yep. I didn't. Yep. That's nope.
Cool.
I'm editing this part. I can take it out. Okay, take it out. All right. Rose connection. Okay.
Bros connection.
So that would be +3, and we can cover that boon later in time. But basically, you can cast Shield of Faith equal to your intelligence modifier
Okay.
per day, per long rest.
Okay. Yeah. I think in that moment, after smelling and thinking about it, and there's, I think Desmond's starting to get the familiar feeling now of like having that connection, another one made, and he looks at the stars, thanks the stars, and just practices like how we normally would, but he takes a little bit extra time afterward to just kind of like work on tinkering and just like being able to understand his like his summon tools, his lightning tools,
Yep.
and being able to like just get a stronger understanding. Also, he reads the volume 2, the artificing book, I think.
All right, cool. Moving on to volume 2. Very nice. As Dee's watch comes to an end, the parties have rested, and the sun begins to show. It's maybe 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Just maybe an hour or two before the games as people begin to trickle into the arena. Salesmen begin selling their cheese chunks, their meat chunks, their glizzies, their wine, their bread loaves.
Come slob on these glizzies. Come choke on your glizzies. Glizzies here. Come
I'm Cecil Day.
slurp down on these.
I am
you
Cecil
want
Day.
All right.
I'm Cecil Day.
Two glizzies for you.
I am
Get it
Cecil
slurp
Day.
on down. All right, there
I
you
am
go.
Cecil Day.
You want extra sauce? You want the extra special
I am
sauce
Cecil
on
Day.
there? All right, it's
Yeah,
mayo. Never mind. Don't even add. It's fine.
What?
He's already gone selling to someone else.
It's too late.
Jared was right. Jared is right. We are proud Jared and Tammy believers. Hashtag let them cast. Let them cast.
There's a certain section of the arena today that is asking for Jared and Tammy to Tammy, I forget.
Tammy, same thing.
To announce to
There's
host
all
the
time.
flying carpet is going through the air, and it's got one of those flags behind it.
Yeah,
Just says, "Save Tammy."
just says save Tammy. All right. As the banner flies around in circles for maybe an hour. And I think this is
Wow, it's going so
how it
fast, and no one's
happens.
doing the speeding maneuver.
The speeding maneuver?
Yeah, the special hand maneuver you showed me to make it go faster.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, it's flying solo right now. It's doing autopilot.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Dola and Deeb may not ever learn it, but it's a command word. And that's okay if that's what I don't know. It's an object. That's all it is. So the arena begins to fill up as people are eating, merrymaking. You see a couple of the Fae have already started doing some relatively hard drugs or whatever in the stands. They're partying. They've got like a little disco light. They've got a dancing lights cantrip casted, and so they're partying it up just in their little section there. You turn back and you see them maybe like a couple rows behind you. the sound is loud enough that you can hear it from within your palanquin. And as the hawks and the sirens and you all are sitting in the bleachers kind of together, I mentioned the sirens. They walk in and they sit in their around their palanquin and start hanging out with the rest of you. Vern and Heckabee wake up finally. Thane as well. Guys, thank you. I don't know what we would have done in the games today if we couldn't rest, and you guys allowed us that opportunity. So we won't be holding back. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Yeah.
No. If it is who we think it is, who's
Who's watching
on
you?
the prowl here, it might be better if we just continue to do that from here on out.
You know, between all 6 of us, I know Kiraki, Scylla, and Roxanne would agree that you've helped us out enough that maybe we can tell you. And they all huddle up in your palanquin and close the curtains. And so, but like all huddled up, Karaki and Scylla speak up. So, we're actually working together. We hail from Odunos Nix.
Oh.
Or what was left of it after everything. And, well, we thought you should know that should either of our teams win, we plan to bring the rest of our kin, or what's left, here to Akros. I know that the Leonin people had chosen to be spread and distant from one another in their communities and their bonds, but we think it's the right thing to do to bring what's left of our kin together in one place.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that there are those who feel very strongly against this kind of immigration. But as thanks, we thought you should know what our true motives are. And we have to acknowledge that by doing those things, if we win and if we do that, we might make a lot of enemies. And sometimes we wonder whether or not peace will uphold within the city, but we have to try all the same.
Fair enough.
So you learn more or less a secret that they've been keeping. And maybe, just maybe, in Ajax and Pajax's mind, it is more reason for Jeremy to target them specifically, having the most medals at this moment in time. The games begin as we start out with...
Before we begin, sidebar with Dola.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Cecil Day.
Yes, Cecil Day 2, of course, and Pajax,
And Pajax.
and Ingrid, also Ajax too. Just Giants group huddle.
Powerful secret time!
After hearing this, do you think we should let them win? Taranika just wants a proper handoff. And
Well, maybe we can talk to Taranika also about handing it off to them then.
Well, the
Or-
thing
or
is, they
maybe
want to
it
do
will-
it. I want to do it respecting Akros's like way of doing things in culture, and I don't want to throw, but maybe there's a way of conceding, not dropping out, but like, because Taranika, I think at the end of the day wants to know what happened to her family and ensure a proper handoff.
I'm Cecil Day. Yes. It seems that Taranika only cares about finding out what happened to her aunt and uncle.
Yeah, and I guess they seem trustworthy enough. Like, I as far as I know, there's no Mumra affiliations. If anything, it's the opposite. I really don't think they're that smart to do like a reverse.
Oh, I was like,
psychology play.
dang.
No, not well. I'm talking about like Mumra and Company. You know,
Hmm.
the more brute
Then
force.
I would say this. Ajax, actually, Pajax, probably better do it. Pajax, I want you
Yes.
to.
Ajax looks horrified. He looks heartbroken.
Ajax, if you want to talk about the political commentary of the way things are in Akros, I will gladly let you do that. But I wanted to do Pajax because I think he's better well versed when it comes to
What is
courtliness.
the question?
Being able to summon Terranica down to our not to our palimpsest, our palanquin, to
I will send
Discuss.
an invitation at once.
yes, to discuss this alternative.
I'll deliver an invitation at once. And he exits the palanquin. Oh, bartender, what are you doing outside of our palanquin?
My sword's drawn so fast.
Bartender's silent. At first, you draw your sword. Pajax goes on his way because you're at the ready now.
Mhm.
Nothing.
What are you doing here?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either. Your sock's untied.
Nothing.
Dola taught me that yesterday.
I would never leave my socks on. Oh, it seems they are untied.
God.
Wait. Wait, but socks don't have laces. Why is she being so agreeing and passive?
This is really weird.
Where's the general
I'm
snarkiness of, let's say, an uptight manager of a store?
I'm
Seems-
going to go in and cast my detect thoughts,
okay.
and I'm just gonna go for more of a surface level, immediate surface level probe.
It's like a planet has been glassed. An eerie silence washes over your mind as you try to listen to what's going on, even to her surface level thoughts. Nothing. The chilling silence of it as the wind howls, but there is no moon. It's like you've been transported into a void, like a sphere of annihilation. Make
Mental.
a charisma saving throw.
That is a 16.
You do fail, so you only take 6 psychic damage.
Nosebleed.
Uh,
Nosebleed.
a little bit of blood trickles from your nose.
Hold.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this? All right, you can go ahead now.
Damn.
It's barren. Devastation. The absence of life. You casted detect thoughts, but there's nothing.
Yo, D.
Hello?
Bartender ain't really here. Like this is the body of Bartender, but like there is no more Bartender, if that makes sense.
And with a passive perception of 14, you just barely catch Stamatitis's eye as he is stuffing his face with gourmet popped corn from the food bar. He's sitting on his palanquin, maybe a couple quins down from you. He's stuffing caramel popcorn into his mouth, and you catch his eye, and he focuses back on something else in the crowd. Make an insight check, Dola.
That's
Nat 20. Yes! Juicy.
Ooh. Ooh. Give me the drama. Give me the drama.
Kill him. Oh.
Ugh.
Let's see here. After deciding to leave the games, Bartenda was demoralized. She left. She decided to leave. Stamatitis might be whatever reason she came back. But did she really come back? Or is this puppet strings?
Smells of mumra.
Mumra business?
Mumra fucking business.
Mumra business. Big pull from the back. Shoot.
Why?
Bye. Bartenda goes back to her palanquin.
Empty vessel or not, I really don't want her hanging around here.
Neither do I. But I think she's...
Probably
if she is...
some kind of
Is she,
cry to help.
Dola,
I don't
with
know.
that natural 20, I have to also tell you this. You still have Detect Thoughts active.
Yes.
As she begins to walk away, you hear the faintest cry, even within her surface level thoughts. Somewhere within the void, this cry sounds like a plea for help. And as what is the range of Detect Thoughts?
The range is 30 feet.
And as she exits the range of 30 feet, heading back to her palanquin, the muffled cry ceases. Help! 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 It's pretty clear that Bartenda hasn't been completely erased, but she's trapped somewhere deep within a mind palace imposed upon her. And so, if you plan to do anything about this, it would be a Persona style kind of mission, or like Inception kind of style. We'll cover that when we do, but that's just the advertisement of it, I suppose. Bartenda leaves the range, and you hear help as she walks away and sits down blank-faced in her own palanquin, eating unsalted, unbuttered popcorn.
My God. What have they done to her?
And you remember that she used to really enjoy like a lightly salted olive oil popcorn. And that's what you, in its entirety, learn from that casting and your insight check.
Sick.
As Jared and Tammy enter the announcer's box, Glenn and Jib Jobler leave the announcer's box, and for a quick cameo, you hear from the crowd, "It is about time we got some real announcers."
Yeah!
Jared and
Give us
Tammy
the
take
kid.
the announcer box.
Dude, give, make the kids
JNT!
say the stuff.
JNT! Well. How are we doing today, Acros? After a wonderful executive decision and hostile takeover, I would be pleased to announce that we will be continuing on as your new announcer with color commentary, Cotton Eye Joe. Say hi, Cotton Eye Joe.
Well, hell there, I was nose.
Now,
Great commentary, Joe. Always great. What a pleasure to have you. A very professional presence here in the announcer box.
and also our uncle, Uncle Cotton Eye Joe.
Seen my life.
You know, it's always good to have a guardian around. You know, it doesn't always have to be mommy or daddy.
Cox.
What the?
Moving on past that, we are now going in today to do the weightlifting competition. As you know, this is an individual competition where the more the merrier. Trying to win for the most gold medals. We have, and then I'm going to say he explains the standings, which I don't have.
He explains the standings. Yeah, so we got the boar with 1 point. The horse, the hydra, the ram, and the siren all have 1 point so far. You got the kraken bringing it up, and then the lion with 8, the hart with 9, and the hawks with 11 in first place.
Now, I got to tell you
Which
what.
one are we, D?
We're the House of the Heart.
Okay.
Now, I gotta say it, I just gotta tell you, this proved to be quite the shocker here, folks. We've seen quite a lot of ups and downs. As you can remember from a couple days ago, we had all thought that Bartender had immediately exited the competition, but then I guess she had a change of heart, I would say, and has come back, and it's like a brand new person, willing and compliant for literally anything.
You know, some people talk about being a blank slate, and bartender is the spitting image.
With that being said, I just want to remind Adola, this is day 3. Day number 3. Or is it 4?
I'm checking right now.
Okay.
I don't remember. Dola, you owe us money.
This is day 5.
This is actually day 4 plus interest, so I guess you could say it's day number 5. Dola, this is day number 5. I just want to remind you what's all...
7 days, Dola. 7 days.
Well, I think at this point we're under contract for several more days, and I guess we'll just have to tack that on as business expenses.
That's right. Jared, now let's take a look at our competition. We got a bunch of different athletes out on the field getting ready for weightlifting today. And I gotta say, I'm most excited to see Cecil perform. But you never know what the other members of the House of the Heart are gonna pull out of their sleeves. Excuse me.
You know, I would have to say, one kind of interesting point to call out is the people that lead the House of the Hawk. They seem to be a little worse for wear. You can see Vern, the clapper of cheeks, normally trying to clap someone's cheeks, but he's licking his wounds, as you can see a giant gash on his arm or like a black eye or something from Jeremy.
Narratively, they had like levels of exhaustion inflicted
Okay.
upon them last night, and so after having rested once fully, like a long rest, that exhaustion has been erased. But yeah, these got massive bandages soaked in blood. That are just kind of crusting up around the edges, like they're just starting to cauterize.
Now we'll have to see how Vern, the clapper of cheeks, and Thane do today. But anyway, I just want to say also, this is also brought to you by, that's right, Chariot Dash. You need your food on the go at your house. Come get Chariot Dash. Speaking of, hello, I ordered a couple glizzies and caramel popcorn.
Uncle
Yep,
Joe, thanks for ordering for us.
big brand deal. Shake.
Today's games were in part brought to you by Chariot Dash and Kind Pygmy Takeaway. Thank you for supplying us with delicious food here at the games.
Perfect. And now let's get to the competition. And we're just gonna...
The camera zooms in further to the arena as multiple different spots for the athletes to be lifting their weights, as we have multiple exhibitions going on at a time. I'm going to, at this moment, roll for a couple of the different houses, but I am going to ask you guys, who of our party here is participating in weightlifting?
all of us
So
except
I'd
for...
say all of us.
Good
Yeah,
answer.
all of us.
Very good.
Yeah. I don't know if Ingrid's allowed because she's a
No.
robot.
have
That I
arms.
was gonna
Doesn't
say.
really, yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know about that one.
So you guys come up to your own stand, and so each team is at their own weightlifting area with a couple of different judges. As we're gonna focus in on you guys first, and then I'll start rolling for these guys. So
D, can you help put these? I need 1,000 pounds on here.
1,000. Oh yeah. He goes.
Just help me get 1,000 pounds. That's all I need. I'm having trouble getting these guys on. If you could just help me get
Yeah.
this on.
I'll plate after plate. Cecil and I are stacking plates.
Cecil and D are stacking plates, and so Dola, it looks like you want to go first.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a couple of different things. So for weightlifting, it's going to be a sleight of hand, and athletics, survival, athletics, performance. So
What if I can just lift this stuff?
So we've talked about how spells work in the games here.
Okay.
It's going to add your charisma modifier instead of what would be your traditional modifier for that. If you're
Okay.
still proficient with it, you can add your proficiency modifier.
Can David add the proficiency because the spell?
Well, it depends on what skill it is. So if you have a proficiency in performance, you can add your
okay.
proficiency there. If you have a sleight of hand proficiency, you can add your proficiency there.
Okay.
If you're already proficient with that skill, it would add your proficiency plus your charisma modifier instead.
Yeah, it's
and I
just
believe
like
you're casting telekinesis, no?
yes. Yeah.
Well, perfect. I would also say you can add your sanity modifier to this.
Okay.
So I would ask you for a sleight of hand check.
That is a 15.
Epic. Okay.
And wow, would you look at that? Behind the mask in the hood, there she stands, Dola Firefur. Or as the streets like to call her, Dola the Rizzler Firefur.
Is that literally 1,000 pounds?
Yep, as you can see, clearly marked on the 1,000 pound.
Yeah, that looks like a pound. And so Dola, with your sleight of hand 15, you go to pick up the bar, and your hands are in the correct position as you go to lift. Give me an athletics check.
God damn it. All right, I'm gonna use my mind sharpener, not the mind sharpener. God, the Oracle's insight to add a D10 of
At a dint. That's not great.
No, that's not great. That's
And you're adding your sanity.
that's also a 15. Okay.
Okay. Cool. So you begin to lift it up initially using the power of your mind to enhance your body as you're lifting this 1,000 pounds. Give me a survival check.
I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos to re-roll that shit. God damn. Are you fucking kidding me?
You have to take the second roll, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It sounds like the second roll was worse, huh?
I would like to use my rule of cool
Oh,
to
my
just-
God.
to start, when you're like on the bench and you're pressing it, but like she's doing the thing where like she's just like
Like a
tossing it up in the
strongman
air.
animation where they're spinning the bar and
Yes,
stuff.
it's some like Baki. What is it? What's
Yeah,
the
Baki.
Baki? It's some Baki level shit where she's just like spinning it, revolving it in her hand, making like a little wind hurricane thing above her. You know?
Yes. How's the sound go again?
What?
How's the sound of the thing go? How's the sound go again? I didn't
Which
hear it.
song?
The wind spinning. How's it go? You're like,
What?
I do know. Yeah, the song, it goes spin that, yeah, spin that, yeah, and that's how you get it to go really fast. You gotta say that.
So, is this like an automatic 20 on
Yes.
this roll instead?
Yeah.
Is your rule of cool?
Yes. Because this thing weighs
What is
0
the
pounds.
mechanical implication, I guess, is my question. Is it advantage on the remainder of the checks? Is it you get an automatic 20 if you pass your rule of cool on this one check?
I'm not gonna.
or-
Let's just go for a pass on this check. I don't want to get too greedy with this one.
Okay, fair enough. I think that's actually mathematical.
All right.
I'll take a 5 or higher.
oh,
That's a
6.
6. Got it.
All right,
Barely,
so
just
I'm
barely.
gonna mark that down as a 20 for your survival check, and then another athletics check.
That is a 10.
10. Okay.
Wait,
And to
you
wrap
got
it up,
6.
a performance.
6 plus 5.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, I didn't add that up correctly. That's my bad. Yep.
11.
Did you add your sanity
That is a
Oh,
13.
with sanity 13?
Yeah.
Okay. And to wrap it up, a performance check as you go to put the weight down finally. You've lifted it up, you've proven the strength, and now you're about
There
to
we
put
go.
the weight back
Much
down.
better.
Okay, that is a 24.
24. Very good.
And
Okay.
just like that, with no emotions behind that rizzed up mask, Nola Pfeiffer goes and lifts it up in the air.
She gets to the 1 point for the one that's a 10 where it's like it comes down. She's visibly struggling, and Dee's just over, just like, get it, you got it. Not actually
Day.
spotting, just
I
like
am Cecil
push,
Day.
push.
Oh yeah, no, Desmond's fully like that. It's like my dad didn't help me. My dad didn't help. Tony LT Great Tigerback, he didn't help me.
Please, I
No
I don't know if
concessions.
I can get. It's literally.
It takes about
if this
30
falls
seconds.
on me,
Send.
it could kill me.
Full send.
It takes about 30 seconds before you pass out.
I
Fully
could
send
die.
Dola.
We're at 10 seconds. You got 20 more?
Look at Dola.
You got 20 more?
Looks like she's pushing one real hard. Great job.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Cotton Eye Joe in the Cotton Eye Joe segment of the cast.
The entire audience just laughs. Oh, Cotton Eye
Good
Joe.
one, Joe.
And just
Classic
like that,
Joe.
Classic Joe.
you can go down at the end of the show. You can obviously go to our merch table and you can buy a Cotton Eye Joe toga,
Oh my
a
gosh.
Cotton Eye Joe toga, and it's just Cotton Eye Joe go.
I got t-shirts over there. So Dola's finished her weightlifting. Who's next?
I'm gonna say, Desmond.
Okay. So Desmond's getting up to the plate here.
I'm gonna cast. I'm just gonna use an enhance ability
Okay.
just to, get myself-
Absolutely.
Enhanceability.
So we're gonna start off with a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay. This is. Do I add a do I add my honor ? Or no?
I added the sanity modifier because a lot of Dola's magic comes from that internal
Oh, okay.
mind
Okay.
palace thing.
That's totally fine.
Um,
I would say, regardless, it was still a fantastic roll. I got a 24.
Fair enough. 24.
Desmond has weightlifted like this before, so he's got his grips on. Very good
His
grip.
grippers on.
Yep. He doesn't even try to move the
And
weight.
then an athletics check.
Athletics. That's another one. 21.
21. Okay.
Gets it up.
You get the bar up. You're ready to get it on the shoulders. Give me an athletics check. Sorry, I just did that one. Survival.
Survival.
Yes.
All right. Hold up. Let me just see one thing. Okay, that's what I thought. I am. What? That's a thing? Whoa. Sorry. All right. This would be 8. Or no, plus 9. All right, 21.
21.
21.
Gets it over.
A second athletics check as you settle it back onto your shoulders finally.
That would be a 18.
18. Okay. And to wrap it up, a performance check.
Performance check. All right, perfect. That is a 20.
Sheesh.
Honestly, it's
Hell
just
yeah.
it's a clinic. It's a class. Just a prime example of how to do this weightlifting stuff.
Wow,
does
look
it.
at the cold efficiency on D here. You can see he's been lifting weights all his life, and he's got perfect form when he does it.
Yeah, and I would have to say that would have to go back to the tigerback training. Back when we grew up back home in Cornbos, you know what they'd say? Those tigerbacks would be training nonstop. You just hear loud
they
explosions.
have a reputation for going all out all the time. That's just... I couldn't have said it better myself, Joe. Thank you. As we come back down to Cecil's lifting here.
So I'm going to have Cecil... So let me get both of these handouts. Bop-a-dop. All right. So Cecil starts off with a sleight of hand. That is a 15. So he goes to get his grip on the bar, and it's not super steady. Athletics check. That is 21. As he lifts the bar up initially and is about to settle it back down. A survival check to get it over his head. All right, that is a 13. Another athletics check. That is 26. Settles it back on his shoulders, and a performance check to wrap it up. That would be a 9. Not super charismatic about the drop. He's a lot more aggressive and disrespectful with it as he drops it down. And you see that each person has been lifting this 1,000-pound thing. So D lifted it, Dolo lifted it, Cecil lifted it, all the same stuff. Everybody's competing with 1,000 pounds today.
That's kind of insane.
That is
It's
also
1,000 pounds.
And we're about to find out what happens to the rest of the competitors today.
Half of them are gonna die.
Well, as you can clearly see, as we've heard from one Dole 5 for half of them are going to die, I have to say, just like the Battle of Bands, you signed up for this. Yes, you can clearly tell this is a games after all, but nobody, and I really mean it, and nobody's truly safe from the claws, from the from the cold breath of death.
I knew it.
We saw earlier the other day, during the speed skating competition, someone actually cut their ribs open and started spilling their innards out while everyone was too busy throwing tomatoes at Bartender. It was actually pretty egregious. But just like that, I also want to say this lovely Acroa Games is also sponsored by, that's right, knives. Yep, knives. Cut them, chop them, stab them. They're there forever.
Sorry. I'm just
Okay.
rolling for all of them, and then I'll update you once I've got all the totals here.
What you say?
And just like that.
And I thought I meant well.
Any kind, what you say?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I am Cecil Day. I am Cecil Day.
Yeah, you said that already, Cecil.
I'm Cecil Day.
Look, you know, it's funny. You do this thing sometimes where you're like, it's like the you're not even saying anything when the person's mouthing, like it's the, or even saying anything when they're mouth, but then they stop and then they switch to not doing anything with the, you know?
I am Cecil Day.
Because like we hear I am Cecil Day, but I know that in reality, right now,
You have
you're
limited
actually saying
telepathy.
I am Cecil Day.
Well, I am Cecil Day.
Okay, and there now we've changed it up a little bit.
All right, Ajax, listen to me. Your form is impeccable. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Have you done your push-ups today?
My what?
Your push-ups. Your bird push-ups.
My bird push-ups. Yes.
Good. All right. If you'll excuse me, Desmond, I need to have a sidebar with Ajax. Listen, I know what you're thinking. I see it in your eyes. And I know we let loose a little bit last night. But you can't do that here.
I can do it.
No, you cannot.
I'm strong enough.
I know you and I both know you are more than strong enough and more than capable. But you cannot. Desmond cannot know.
But we can't lose.
We won't lose. You can put on a class clinic in the form you are now. But the implications of if he finds out, I feel bad for the boy. I don't mean to hold these secrets against him, but it's just one of those things that I don't know how he would feel having found out, you know, what we can do.
This is almost like a challenge.
Think of it that way. Bird fist bump. Ah.
And
All right.
you said it. You said it, Cotton Eye Joe.
Yes, all the competitors did a great job today. Well, it's time to take a look at the point totals from all the judges.
I think I'll take it over for this one.
And Jared explains the point totals.
Well, amongst all of our competitors, there was only one person with the highest score of 104. And that person here today is from the House of the Heart, D. Desmond Tigerback.
Oh, damn it. I thought it was
Your
me.
gold medalist for the weightlifting competition.
Hold up. Before we say, can I roll for Ajax?
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can roll for Ajax. Let's see. Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Yep.
All right. That's a 15.
15. Okay. Athletics.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Natural 20.
Yo. Bruh.
Wow. And I'm just going to circle that to make sure I know it's a natural 20 when considering that. A survival.
Survival.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. That's a 7.
7. Okay.
Does he have anything to does he have
Athletics
perspiration?
again.
Athletics again. He does not have perspiration. Damn. Athletics again. That is a 4.
4 and performance.
Performance. Okay. Oh, he's got a -2. He got a 9.
9. Okay. 35. 7.
What a clinic put on.
46,
What a clinic put on by
55.
Ajax, as you can clearly
That's pretty
see.
mid. That's pretty mid, which is impressive for an owl. Incredibly impressive.
The
for
fact
an
that
owl.
he was able to lift 1,000 pounds over his head, I mean, was already more than what people had could
Yeah, I
think.
was really worried about all of our avian contestants today, given that they have hollow bones.
He's got no hands.
Like, how does he grab it? He doesn't have fingers. You're
Yep.
right, Cotton Eye Joe.
But
Uncle
I would
Joe,
say
you're so
never,
silly.
ever doubt the contested spirit that is Ajax. I've seen him pull a tooth out of a centaur's mouth for no other reason than just to win and spit it out. I am deeply terrified.
He looks down and just sees Cecil is staring straight at the box with his perfect bird vision.
Cecil is?
Or not Cecil, fuck, Ajax.
And so the rest of the results are brought up to the announcer's box, and Jared goes to say,
And in second place, with a score of 99, is none other than Cheagle, the Destroyer from the House of the Lion, for silver place. Don't forget, everybody, Mummer's business is bad for everybody, and nobody likes them. Unite or die, or something like that.
None is bad.
And in third place with a 97 is Roxanne from the House of the Sirens.
Fuck.
Damn.
We'd like to thank all of our contestants for participating today, and please enjoy the food bar during this hour break as we set up the arena for luging.
Hey, you guys up there, how close was I?
Dola's score was 87.
Fuck!
Sorry, man. I
So
told you,
close.
it's the form. You have to stick your butt out, and also
We gotta say it was a commendable performance. Yeah, Dola, you did a kick-ass job out there. Nobody should have seen it coming, but I guess they did.
I'd also say, I want to throw it out there. We're saying that to compliment you because we're getting paid by you. Absolutely.
This is day 5 of 7 days, Dola. 7 days.
How much is it? 7 days.
Hey.
Food bar.
Yes, you're paying another person now. Cotton Eye Joe is part of the contract.
What?
7 days, Dola. Your score was 87. Thank you. Yeah, please enjoy some of these tunes by our local organist, Jib Jobler. You thought he was good at announcing, but he's actually a lot better on the organ.
He
Starts playing like baseball tunes.
What if,
like
what
a
if he's just like awful at organ?
They cut off my fingers. I can't play. I was so good. And now they're telling me to play the organ. It's honestly, at this point, it's just torture.
Oh my god.
Play with your nose.
Think of your kid's college fund.
Oh my god. Okay.
Do you guys go to the food bar during the hour break?
Yeah.
I do not.
No?
I
yeah?
do.
I'm
Okay.
eating. I'm doing the protein croissant and good berry mix.
I need to gain a little bit more mass
Clean body.
so that I can
Absolutely.
have a little more
Absolutely.
momentum.
Okay. So did we do a pause? That was for
Yeah, that was a pause.
three?
Yeah,
Okay.
3.
Cool. So the competitors head back to their palanquins, and some head for the food court, some don't. And as Dola heads for the food court, I think, well, two things. Number one, I think that the spirit troll comes down from flying the banner and kind of wraps around your shoulders, Doctor Strange cloak style. Call it the cloak of wonder, whatever. Or that's throwing me off, but that's okay. The other thing that happens is that Kiraki, Scylla, and Roxanne all kind of run up behind you as you are heading there. They come up behind you in the hallway. Hey, Dola, wait up. We wanted to walk with you if that's okay.
Sure. Roxanne, you did pretty well there. Congratulations.
And Roxanne, yeah, I've been training for this for a while, lifting volcanic rocks under the ocean.
Holy shit. That's metal as
It's some
fuck.
pretty intense training, but also, things don't necessarily weigh as much down there. It really depends on how buoyant it is. But I'm not here to get into the complications of training. I just want to hang out. You did a fantastic job out there.
Thank you.
The way you bolstered your body with your magic was super cool. I gotta say, I really admire that. I don't have any magic like that.
Well, if you jump into a magic vat, and manage to not die, who knows? It could happen to anyone.
It's entirely possible. You're right.
It's entirely possible.
You hear the cloak, and she's like, "Whoa, what is that sound? Is someone growling? Do you have a dog?"
Oh no, another one of my many, titles is leader in fashion in the fashion industry. I've got this
Talking behind the
cloak
Riz
here
mask.
is actually a rug, but also a cloak, but also a spiritual. So yeah, I know.
It's like the tattoos on Maui's body kind of animate is how it looks on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
carpet. It like waves. Oh, you haven't named it, have you?
You know, I think it
What
has
do
a
you
name.
call it?
Its name is the Greek word for wind.
The Greek word for
Wind.
wind. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna
No,
find out.
that's its name. That is what my friend told me. That's what its name was.
Oh.
Yep. He said he
Hey,
said
cool.
some really weird thing, and then he said its name was the Greek word for wind.
Hey, well, that's really cool. The Greek word for wind is a stylish addition to your wardrobe, and I gotta say that have you ever thought about? Well, I saw it up in the sky earlier. It can carry you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, dude, they added a chocolate fondue spot today, and you guys walk into the food bar area.
What?
Have you ever had chocolate before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Think
it's
on-
like melted
popcorn.
chocolate,
Yep.
and then you could dip all the other stuff, whatever you want.
So
in
like
there. Like me,
more
I
you can-
personally love to dip like prosciutto in the chocolate, and like it's a sweet, salty, savory kind of thing.
you can put chocolate on more than popcorn,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
bro.
Have you ever had like chocolate dipped mushrooms?
No, that. Ooh.
Excuse me. I go and chocolate fondue.
Jared, Tammy, and Joe. Wait, that's not Jared, Tammy, and Joe, is it?
It is Joe. It's just Joe.
Okay.
I
Joe's
just-
at the
I thought that was Jared, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, he's just
Wow. That's aggressive. Joe is already at the chocolate.
They don't
Jared
call him Joe
gets
for
a
nothing.
chariot dashed for free.
He did get a chariot dash for free. So
Why
so
did
Joe.
I just get that? I only just fucking got that. God damn it.
Joe is literally taking the ladles of chocolate and pouring it into a cup and sipping. At the food bar, you guys grab platefuls of this and that, popped corn, cheese fondue items, grapes covered in like Gouda cheese, prosciutto covered in chocolate, what have you. As you sit down at a small table for maybe 30 to 15 minutes, and Kiraki, Scylla, and Roxanne all kind of talk about their shared experience having been from what most people think to be a no longer existing city. They kind of just talk about
Wait,
the attack.
This is the sirens, or is
This is the Siren team. They're hanging out with Dola in the
Oh
food
wait,
bar.
they're from Adunos Nix too.
Yeah, both of those teams, the Hawks and the Sirens, all came into the tent and
Yeah.
said at first. So the first thing they said was, "We're working together."
Yeah.
Why is that? Because we're both from the same place.
Okay.
We're just representing our
Okay.
different species, as
So,
you do.
yeah.
in
Almost
the
like
games,
it's
you
like
know?
the birds were from the floating city and then they were in the Stoneport kind of dealio.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought, you know what? I thought they were the Kraken House. That's why. That's
I
what throws
see.
me off. I was
Fair
just
enough.
like, because I think it's
Easy mistake.
Yep.
Easy mistake.
Well, yeah.
Ugh.
There's 3 different
Classic
houses for the
mistake.
Tritons.
Yeah.
There's only one house for the Avians. And that's just purely a population disparity, you know, like there's just more of those people existing. And so where did I put that? Up further. Yes. Scylla and Roxanne, they're
Roxanne.
You don't have to put on that red light. And they tell you that they were from Odunos Nix, but now to keep it on the down low, if you do want to talk about it, you're gonna call it the Stone's Ghost.
That's dope.
Thank you. I naming things is one of my favorite things about DM prep.
Fuck yeah.
And so Scylla and Roxanne says, yeah, we try to keep it on the down low because not a lot of people are very excited about integrating our differences as a society, and so we hail from the Stone's ghost. I don't know what you guys know. I don't know if you know this, but Odunos Nix went south in the Siren Sea last year, and it seems that, well, not it seems, as some of us tried to assemble there after everyone was wiped out, we salvaged some of the technology, and we've created our own place. We call it the Stone's Ghost. And it's way out there. It's hovering inside of a large hurricane.
That's dope.
Some massive illusory magic that it seems that Thassa had blessed us with in our most dire moments. We are still trying to make contact with the Great Reef, but right now our focus is laser sharp. So I heard about what has been happening to our friends, the Hawks, and, well, if there's anything we can do, it's to make sure you guys have some solid competition, so that way these games are remembered as just as legendary as every year prior. And I'm more than honored to be competing against you, Dola. I heard about stuff that was happening in Emelitus, and that's some scary shit.
Yeah. No, it wasn't good. Pretty sure I died at least once there.
Wait, you've died?
Yeah.
Is that common among adventurers?
I think it's common among me, personally. I would think it is common, but it's common in the sense that, like, for those who it's common to, you typically don't hear about it because they're usually not alive after they die.
Yeah. That's the way it seems to go. A couple of my friends, we've sent out a couple of reconnaissance missions to the Great Reef, and it seems that all of them get intercepted by some massive target. I don't know what it
Susie.
is. Why? You think it's
Susie.
she who shall not be named?
Well, right. I forgot we don't name her. Yeah. Probably. We've got our locator droid who can probably figure out where she's at exactly, but she rides on a ancient dragon, and
Yeah, we did hear about the attack in Cornmos. Were you there for that?
for Cornmos, yes. Thankfully, she wasn't. But begs the question what she was doing if she wasn't there for that big assault.
I remember watching the dragon fly off after it had assaulted Odunos Nix. I watched from the port down below. I remember the sky felt like fire. People were screaming and crying and panicked. I don't know how much I can do about that kind of stuff, but if I can provide a safe place for my people by winning here in the games, I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Why do you compete, Dola?
To help out when just help out a gal, just help out someone.
I respect that.
Seemed like the right thing to do. Plus, there's the games afterwards are fun. The band battle.
Yeah, Yeah, I've been spending my time in the gym. I haven't been watching too many of those band battles, but you know what? You could convince me to do otherwise.
It's pretty good.
I'd love to be invited.
I don't exactly
I'm
know
only
who
a
I'm fighting.
palanquin away.
All right.
And they look at the time, the sundial, in the food court. It seems like maybe a half hour has passed, and it's time to start walking back. Joe fills up his cup once more with hot melted chocolate. And heads
those
back
were
to the
4
announcer box.
glizzies he just inhaled. What?
I am Cecil
He
Day.
didn't even eat the bun. It was just stuffing the dog down. Ooh.
Ooh.
I love them glizzards.
Chocolate glizzy. Woo.
His face is covered in chocolate.
Oh,
His his beard and all.
he's got like a personal blender.
Yep.
Cotton Eye Joe, how do you get so many calories in a day?
Belt.
I blend the blizzards up in the blender, drink it down real smooth.
I gotta say, it's a self clap for that one.
Hell yeah. And we return to the arena for the next
Losing.
competition. But I think
Luging.
that is where we're going to have to throw it on the ground. Spiritual audience, thank you so much for tuning in. Cass, an especially kind thanks to you. Thanks for the coffee. What will happen next time on the Odyssey? Let us know in our Rule of Cool Headcanon text channel or speed read up to episode 27 in the Where We Left Off text channel. David, is there other ways to sort...
What?
Is there other ways to sow discord
Let me
in our
stop
Discord?
you right there. Memes. Memes, my friends. It all comes down to memes. You see, they are the currency. While Bitcoin, the crypto, it will all fail and you will lose all your money and the housing market will a crisis will destroy the earth and global warming. But, my friend, do not despair. Memes, they will rule the world.
Hell yeah. Jericho, if the spirits want to haunt us, where can the spookers find us?
If you like the show, please rate it 5 stars. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and YouTube, and Discord
And-
at Official Fun.
And
At Official Fun Show. If you like us, join our Discord. If you like us more, join our Patreon. Buy us coffee. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Let's break out into shout-outs and honorable mentions. Today, I would like to shout out, let's see here. You know, I haven't been, I think I already shouted out Nujabes. I would check out the Levitation Room called Minds of Our Own. It's an album. It was pretty cool. That's my shout-out.
my shout out is for The Menu. I watched that recently. I knew I was going to fucking like it when I went in to see it. But, yeah, no, it was really good. You should watch it. It's a shout out, baby.
My shout out is the to-go menu. When you need to go, the menu's there to go.
Mission success? I think so. The question?
I don't know.
Shooting the shit or shishing the shoosh?
Shitting your pants. So I had to tell you, you just had to be careful. The way you were grunting and the way you were positioned, you were gonna shit yourself. That's why your form was bad. You were gonna shit yourself. I had to save you.